Welcome back to another episode of Mindcrack from the Mindcrack server. I'm here with a very special guest, the one and only, the Packrat. Actually, you're not the one and only. You're Packrat the 13th.
That's true. I don't know where the other 12 went. We had a competition, and I was the one that was left over, evidently.
Guys, check out my new texture pack I'll be using from now on. I'm just kidding. I haven't made any decisions yet, but this is faithful. We're going to switch to another texture pack in a second, I think.
Yeah, I have
or should we switch before we go in?
No, we'll switch when we get there. No,
okay.
There's good reason for that. The thing is that the thing that we're doing, it requires us to have something more fancy than normal. I already told Beef all this, but I'm going to tell you guys too. If you guys have ever seen the Packrat Pondery series, it was a long time ago series, and the idea of the series is
to confuse the crap out of its viewers.
That's true, but the actual basis of it, if you've ever seen Masterpiece Theater, thing from like the 70s, and basically he's a highfalutin guy who is watching old-fashioned movies, and he's talking all proper about them and talking of the idiosyncrasies of this and that and the other thing. It's if that guy completely lost his mind. And that is the basis of Packrat Pondery, of that guy who has all the money in the world. Yeah, I don't know why he does that. But that guy who has all the money in the world, had all the resources and power to do whatever he wanted, and had absolutely no brain whatsoever. So, that's this. Ignore the village is just kind of half done. I kind of just have this together to have resources available for the building itself. But if you can see in the distance, I'm not building a Packrat's Pondery house. I'm building a Packrat's Pondery mansion.
Looks that way. I've been here before, actually, in previous episode, and it was it's a pretty big place.
Yeah, I heard that you said it was interesting.
Were those my exact words?
I don't remember. It was something along those lines.
Interesting.
But the idea of him even spreads over to the village. If you look at the cow, there's no cows here. First of all, he's not allowed to have cows.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just there are no bovine allowed on the premises of the village area. And all animals must be individually penned. So there's no duplicate animals in any pen. Just you gotta theme it somehow, and I figure that made a lot of not sense.
Yeah, I think maybe your fictional character might not be losing his mind, but you, in fact, good sir, are losing your mind.
It does help. It does help to have a little bit lost yourself. You're actually gonna need some of these. So let me get some of this. We're gonna need these for the building.
Okay, there's a creeper that's gonna sneak up.
Not that one.
Might not be able to...
You just picked up a jack-o'-lantern.
Did I?
Uh-huh.
I sure did.
And you froze the water.
I froze the wall because my boots are freezing the water. Right, where does this jack-o'-lantern go? Like,
it was right.
Did I break that?
I can't place it because it's water. Well, we're gonna place it right here for now, and I'll fix that later on.
Okay. I have a spare one now.
Yes. Well, you're gonna have more. The reason you need that is because one of the texture packs that we are going to be using heavily uses the jack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
Here, let me just get a bunch of torches for that, and we can. How many did you get?
Just 8.
Just 8? Well, I got a few more than that. I'll just go ahead and make you a few because they are really important for the building. I just turned it all into seeds.
Yes, you did. I saw that in your hand. Good work.
Well, I have lots more in storage, so we should be good.
Remember that time you said that this fictional character was losing his mind?
I never said that I wasn't, to be fair.
That's true. That's a good point.
This is actually, this is the first thing that I built here, a little bunny pen. I was going to have this be the source of leather since the cows weren't allowed. The reason I want to do a bunny pen, if you look at the corners, there's bunnies. Back up a little bit.
What are you talking about? Oh, these things over here are bunnies?
Really ugly bunnies.
Apparently. It looks like you got Are these supposed to be the eyes, the buttons?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
They're supposed to be. It's interesting, yeah.
Yep,
well, it works. All right.
It's just like your mansion. Very interesting.
Yeah, and I also have scientists cordoned off to the side because they're not allowed to be part of the main mansion too. If you ever need books, or anything like that, this actually is a good source of books. So,
scientists and cows, man, they're like the worst.
Yeah. You can see we got a bunch of guys in here. They're all in their little padded rooms. We have Mo, Larry, Curly, Shemp, and Jake from State Farm.
Nice. Infinity book for a 6 emeralds?
I know! These guys, I had to re-roll these guys so many times. By re-roll, here, let me show you the back. This is how I mean by re-rolling them. These guys have been reborn about 5 times. Don't go too far that way. You'll release the guy.
Aha, I see.
So I just open up the lever, let them get infected, and then uninfect them.
Right. That's kind of cool. That's kind of an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, it seems to. It worked very well, and I did this all to get a mending book, and I finally got one after reroll like.
You know who's got mending books? My shop at
really?
at Chunk City. Yeah, I
you
had
got that
mending
too?
books. They're all gone now.
Oh, they're all, well. I have lots of them now. All my stuff is actually mending too.
Oh, fancy guy.
I was planning on possibly making a mending shop at some point. So
a mending shop, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the bridge to the place. This actually, when we turn on the texture pack, I'll have you go back and look at the bridge. It looks very, very different once you turn off the texture pack.
Why don't we turn it on right now?
Oh, trust me, there's gonna be one more thing to see.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the main mansion. You see, we got jack-o'-lanterns everywhere, which makes no sense at the moment.
That's why I said it was interesting.
Yes, it is. It's gonna get more interesting right now. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit in that boat. When you turn on the texture pack. Okay. Go ahead, turn on the texture pack. Make sure that the new one is on top. This is the Wolfhound pack made by. It's actually it's been edited heavily. It's the Wolfhound
I got some news for you. The texture pack is not working.
Well, that may be an issue.
We'll be back. We'll be back in a second.
Okay.
We fixed it. It's here now. Wolfhound edited version, named after a very large dog. Okay, I'm very excited to see you already. You look extremely dapper.
Yeah, the particular textures they use for the diamond is interesting. Hit F5 really quick.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is so cool.
You are now sitting in a chair.
I am sitting in a chair, not a boat.
Not a. Well, you are still technically. I'm gonna just shove you back a little bit, see if I can get you a little. You can actually back up with the boat. It might be easier.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Yamina, one of the people in my streams, has actually edited the blocks to look differently. So that is actually a dispenser. It's either a dispenser or a dropper. I forget which that you're actually sitting on. And we had to pick that because it's directional. So I can take that chair, pick it up, and turn it in any direction that I want, and then it actually works. But you notice another thing. All the jack-o'-lanterns are gone.
Yeah, you're cheating is what you're doing. You could just use glowstone, but you're using jack-o'-lanterns.
Well, the thing is, Minecraft, do you know, there's lots of things that drive us crazy about Minecraft. And one of the things that drives us the most crazy is you got to light everything, but they only have like 4 sources of light.
That's
true,
true.
And 3 of them are ugly.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's take a look at what it looks like outside. So I had to add some
look at these
form
doors.
of light. Yeah.
So ornate.
Oh yeah. Well, wait till let's take a look at the bridge real quick. The bridge is now going to look significant. That's glowstone, by the way. The blue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the blue.
Oh yeah,
is
that looks nice too. Wow.
Yeah, that looks a lot different with the texture pack on. I love the look of this, and I love how it's being held up by the little pieces of glass.
Yep.
So
which are not textured, correct?
Yeah, that's the reason that they're not textured is because you're using 2 packs right now. Faithful and the Wolfhound overlap a little bit, and Faithful has connected textures. So anytime it has a connected texture, it will take over for the Wolfhound, and that's why that actually works. That's why I had to have you put Faithful on at the same time, and that will make a difference when we get inside and you look down. Okay.
All right.
But now you can actually see what the mansion's supposed to look like from the outside.
Yes, it's not interesting anymore.
Well, it's always interesting.
It's interesting in a good way now.
It actually looks good for once.
I like these blocks. What is it? Just I can't remember what this was before.
This is just clay.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think so. Yeah, these are just white hardened clay.
I see you skimped on your building materials. Your columns are hollow.
Well, yeah, but hollow stuff actually has strength to it. So it's a strength thing.
It's weight saving. That's all it is.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, this is actually based on the pond. I still got to cover that up. There's a lot of stuff I got to do in this room to add detail. I got to put. Well, look down here. You see how this is all connected texture? This is because of the Faithful pack. If it was not connected, it would.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So yeah, it makes a significant difference. That's the reason you got to have both on there at the same time.
It
gives a perfect pattern to that, and I had to do that. I mean, it even gives a nice little trim to the floor. So it does. Had to put that together. Okay. But I'm still gonna put like armor stands in here, maybe a fountain or some crap like that.
Oh, a fountain would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had to skip on the lighting on the top too because I didn't want to put a bunch of lights in the rafters. There's actually tracks over the top of all those rafters so that things don't spawn on top of our heads because this is still a vanilla hard server.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what I just realized? Auto jump is on. As soon as you it's so dumb that it defaults to that.
Well, yeah, Beef had to install Curse Voice for him to do this, so that's kind of a thing. Look at this, by the way. I love that little bit of marble detail right there.
I was just gonna ask what that was.
That's the quartz chiseled block.
I see. And like the top half, or the side looks like it's got like a cat.
Yeah, I think it's a something. I'm not really sure.
Definitely a something.
This pack puts a lot of animals on a lot of things. I've had to kind of avoid that for a lot of the builds. This door is not permanent. I haven't picked a new door for this yet. Oh,
the doors look pretty cool. They got like the tree on the bottom half.
That's not supposed to be open. Let's just live with that.
Oh,
okay, it doesn't matter. Now there is one room upstairs, but we don't really need to go to see that room. That one's not that important at the moment.
Okay, where's the stairs?
The stairs are. You looked at them. We were just out in the foyer.
Oh, okay.
There's only one set of stairs. Look up, by the way.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It looks really cool.
Yeah, this took a long time to come up with this pattern. That's actually obsidian in the corners right there. To give it that just a tiny little bit of non-noticeable flair. I really like that little concept. But this is the pondery place, so it may look highfalutin and fancy stuff like that. I'm going to put desks and stuff like that in here too, or not desks, like little end tables and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's still ponder. So the rooms are gonna be interesting. Please feel free to take a look at the first room.
Oh, what in the world? This looks like a cow.
It is a cow. It's not done yet.
We're not allowed here.
Well, that's the village. They're allowed in the mansion.
Right. Check it out. Look, I'm freezing all your water.
Notice that. Okay. I'm actually not done with this one yet because I gotta put cows inside the cow. But outside of that, they're actually over in one of the hallways. I just gotta get it in here. So, but yeah, that gives you a good introduction as to what to expect out of the stuff that's going to be showing up here. So
and I just realized now I've got to break this glass or this ice
the water
to get
out.
Here.
Yeah. Well, you just hold shift, don't you?
Shift?
Yeah, to not freeze.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. I haven't messed around with that much, so I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, me
I think
neither.
That's how it works.
Oh, are these all?
That's actually a future room. I had to account for where that room's going to be.
Future
That's going to be a fire and ice room. I'm going to have a bunch of room made out of packed ice, and then it's going to be that's a padded room right here.
Yeah, I was going to say this looks like a padded room.
This is a padded room. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 scientist villagers back there.
Oh my gosh!
So they're going to be looking in and observing.
And you're going to be using that room a lot. It sounds like.
All these rooms are designed to be videoed, so I got there's a place to stand in each one of them, so we can I'm gonna sit in a boat in the one up there and do a pondery up there. This is the place where I'm gonna have llamas.
Oh my gosh!
There's gonna be I'm gonna put it. I can't do it yet because we don't have the current version of the game. We don't have 11.2, so I can't leash a wolf, a regular wolf, and I want to put a wolf underneath this, and then put 3 llamas in here to just stare at him.
Oh my gosh.
It looks spectacular. And
you
creative.
are losing your marbles.
Oh, it looks absolutely insane. So I love, that is an interesting room. I love that one. And you could, when you stand for this one, you just stand right here.
Where are you?
Right.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yep.
Right in front of the book.
Yep. That's all the. That's technically all the finished rooms so far. Now,
okay.
I gave Beef 2 options for what we could do for. We were gonna build a room together, and I gave him 2 options, and I said one room we could build a room of mazes. If you actually take steps and put them on the ground, you can make a really cool maze pattern. That's one option. The room on the right, by the way, I wouldn't go in there. He's not a happy individual.
Which room? This room right here?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one.
Okay,
but this room,
I won't touch it.
I gave him images of what I had as a concept for this room. The idea for this one is to make a miniature village.
Yeah, and I that's what I picked. I want the miniature village because it looks awesome.
Yeah, and it really I'm sure the beef could put a lot of flair into that. Now that we have a minor problem right now, that is the storage room. So when I built the place, I kind of didn't know the size it was going to end up being, and I tried to build the storage room off to the side, and it's still off to the side a little and out of the side.
So how big is this room?
It's very large. I'm not entirely sure.
It goes. Is it go this?
Oh, the actual area we're going to be working with here. Let me go ahead and put this down. Right here.
Okay.
So this goes nice and straight that way.
Okay.
And then the walls are going to go like that. So there you go.
Right.
And now I have enough clay to do the walls. And we have sheep right outside this wall here. In fact, we're probably just going to cheat and just go like this to make it easier to go out. Oh, hi. That's not flat. Let's not go exactly that way.
So not
there's
making
a hole.
it easy.
There's a hole
making
right
it more
here.
difficult.
There's a hole. There was a hole here. I fixed the hole before we started. I fixed the wrong hole. All right. Well, there's sheep right here that we can dye to.
Oh my God! The sheep look terrifying.
I know they do. They really do.
Wow, that is not a thing that I ever want to see again.
I'm sorry, but we're probably gonna have to. I actually gotta dye a few. Oh crap.
Oh, nice. The rain looks like drops.
Yeah, that's the faithful one, I think. So I'll leave this open so that we can get out there to get wool.
Sure. Do you have to go collect some materials now?
Yeah. I think let me go up there and I'll start bringing down clay and stuff like that.
Okay. I'll just hang out here. I'll wait for you.
All right, that's fine. You have the picture of the room as I got it so far. So
yep,
that's a thing. Yeah, just stay in there. It gets dangerous around here. You don't want to go too crazy.
Yep. Yep. Crazy's a good word.
It is, isn't it? But
sure
intentionally so. So it's supposed to be. It completely unrelated to me. Still can't believe
I don't know about that.
All right, I do need to get jack-o'-lanterns. Let's see. Yeah, this will do. There we go.
Get a lot of jack-o'-lanterns.
Yep, not a problem. There's a lot to go around. Okay, let me just start. I'll just start breaking down this room up here a little bit, so that it's not in our way as much. And I suppose we could just dig up to it.
Yeah, dig up to it.
Build a little stairway. I mean, there's nothing like long hallways and stairways to get around. But as long as it's not really in the way, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right?
Yep, totally. I'm not going crazy at all.
What? You're still down here, right?
Yeah. Everything's fine.
All right, just making sure.
Uh-huh. Yep. Oh yeah.
You sound concerned.
Totally normal. This is something. No, never mind. No, everything's cool.
You sound concerned about something.
No, I'm not concerned.
Not at all?
Why would I be concerned about getting lost in a ridiculous door maze?
Are you upstairs?
No, it's fine. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if I was gonna get lost in some sort of a labyrinth of doors, I would be concerned. But I'm not concerned at all.
Well, good, because that would be difficult to get out of, unless you like opening doors a lot.
Yep.
A really, really lot. You didn't say hi to my friend, did you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm back in this room. I was always in this room. I never left.
You were always here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a boat down here. Okay.
Yeah, I just broke that.
How do we get started here? I guess we do the walls first.
Yeah. I could show you up here where the clay is as soon as I get you way up here.
Yeah.
Well, let me just get some ladders. I just found some a minute ago.
Ladders would be great.
There we go. Here's some ladders. And
these candles are awesome.
They are cool. That's the
I'm gonna make that's what I'll start on. It looks like the bottom row like green.
The actual bottom row
of the picture you sent me. So the floor is light green, and then the first row of wall is like green, and then there's brown, and then there's the light blue.
I actually gotta look at my own picture here. Hold on. Yeah, bottom row is brown. I think is green. Yeah. Yeah. I have green clay. I just moved it over to here. There we go. That's green.
Okay.
Because I figured that would make more sense for like distant grass. And stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
so.
Okay, so I'll start. I will start. Oh, it looks like, did you already? There's blue. What is this? What's going on here?
Well, this is going to be where the ocean is, so I figured I might as well just cover that up right now and get the ocean actually started.
So where do you want me to start this guy, the lime?
Well, you could start that. You can start that anywhere, just like right here.
Okay.
It makes the most sense.
All right, I'll line the bottom with this stuff.
This was not supposed to be brown. This is supposed to be green. I forgot. I'm gonna go get some lime wool from from the sheep out there.
Okay.
So that we have something to work with.
All right, I will line this room with this.
Did you come up with any other ideas for little? One of the things that we were trying to come up with is as many miniature things as possible to put in a tiny village.
Mm-hmm. So, one of the things I thought that might look cool would be, what about like a tiny little hills or mountain ranges? We can use stone and stone stairs and the like to make just little tiny hills.
Yeah, if we could get it to fit, that'd be fine.
Also, buttons would make great like boulders since the houses are so small.
Actually, we're using buttons in the back left corner over to here. I have that set up to be a graveyard.
Oh, yep, yeah, you do. That's gonna be amazing.
Isn't that cool? I love that one. Someone came up with that idea last night, and that was freaking awesome.
Is that iron bars?
That would be iron gates, actually.
Iron gates. That's not a
not
thing.
Iron gates. Iron the doors, the trap doors. Iron trap doors.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah.
Got it.
And you have the pumpkins. I didn't give you any lanterns, did I? Here.
No.
You have some lanterns.
Where do we put these?
They look a little funny, by the way. Well, those you can put under the ground, and then we're going to put stuff on top of them. So that's perfect lighting. So
okay.
I figured that using this makes it look more like a miniature if we're just using this for the ground. So it actually just,
that looks like really good AstroTurf.
Right, exactly. So
I guess I'll put them. You don't really need them to be.
We're probably gonna end up moving. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up moving them around a little bit, anyways, as we dig up the ground and put in actual like stuff. Mm-hmm. So anywhere is fine. Later on, I think.
Are we going right up to the ceiling?
I think so. It should be. Let me look at the actual heights here. If you look at the hallways are the actual whole height of the area. So like,
yeah,
I think it's 11 blocks total.
Yeah, I think maybe to where I went, just like one block below that. I think.
No, that's fine right there.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, you can fill it into that.
Just go and grab a bunch more light blue dye, I guess.
Yeah.
What do the dyes look like with this texture pack? Is it just bottles?
Yeah, just little bottles. I have
the
light blue on me here. Here's the light blue dye.
Okay.
There's a bunch of that. I intended to start making that for the walls and never got around to doing it. You just got to get the clay that's still back here.
Yeah, I still got some clay on me from earlier.
I'm gonna keep moving the stuff that's in these boxes so we can get rid of this place because it's kind of in the way now.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You get one more light blue dye bottle right here. Oh, that's cyan. Light blue, okay.
There we go. Just give me some room to put crap in.
Okay, let's see here. Let's continue my skyifying.
And I think that a lot of those places are made with jungle wood for the actual houses that we got. So I might need to take a moment here to go grow a jungle tree. I don't think I have one, any jungle wood right now.
Okay.
So that's my bad.
That's okay. You're forgiven.
I was worried.
You sounded really worried. I was
actually
worried.
Might have some now that I think. Well, I'll check that out in a minute. Acacia jungle. Oh, we do got jungle. Okay, so we're fine.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna bring some chests down there and just put them right outside the door.
Okay.
So we can have a place to put the stuff that we're just using now.
Sounds good.
There we go. Here's some jungle wood. And probably put down a workbench.
Wow, we're gonna need so much light blue.
Well, I have a really. I'm gonna help you out with that.
Okay, yeah, no, it's no problem. I'm just wondering if
I
you do have.
I did the math, and we should.
Okay.
That doesn't mean we do. It means we should.
We should.
It's two different words. Do and should. So yeah. Hopefully. All right. I'm gonna move the clay over to. I'm just gonna move it down to that chest down there. That makes sense. The non-dyed stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be good. I'm following. Am I following the correct pattern here? In this corner, I think so, right?
Yes, and yes. You're good.
Okay.
You don't have to go all the way to the wall though. The walls.
I don't.
Yeah, because the corners aren't visible.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've actually been doing that for all the other ones. I just derped over here.
It takes me a bit to adjust to that myself. So
that is dirt. It's so weird, like having to grab blocks and not knowing what they are. I have to read.
It really is. I'm the only reason I use this texture pack is like I said this a couple of times to the people in the streams because it drives them nuts too. And I apologize for having to learn this stuff, but the theme of the guy is highfalutin insanity, so you can't do that very easily in vanilla. Like,
right.
You can't get really high quality looking textures and high quality looking like highfalutin stuff unless you add textures to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a long, and I wanted it to be like a cartoony look too. So it's both highfalutin and cartoony at the same time, and that. You can't do that without a texture pack. This one is about as best I could find. But a lot of the stuff, I love the guy for making this, but I gotta say the pictures that he uses are interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna go grab the one that I have in here real quick. You gotta see this. No, come inside. It's just easier to see this one.
Okay, where are you at? Near
right inside the storage room.
Okay, let me go up there. Let's check out these paintings. Or this painting, I guess.
This painting. Well, we can just pick it up and put it down again. So highfalutin and everything, and this is the painting.
What is that?
I don't know.
It kind of looks really cool. I really like it.
Well, it's cool, but it's not really high class.
That's true. I like the art style, though.
It's cool, but this one. This one confounded
bird?
us.
It's a bird.
Are you sure? Because it's got points coming out the back of it.
It's not a bird.
I don't know. This is the one that confounded my stream. And I were staring at this for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, I don't know. If that's a bird, that bird has seen better days.
Look at that one.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a little phoenix.
I like them, but yeah, it doesn't really suit
they don't
the
fit the style, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and a lot of the stuff like the chair thing. Obviously, this texture pack has been edited so that you can get stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that little chair.
So we just have that as a base. This is just a texture pack that we're allowed to edit and still credit, and he'll be happy. So yeah, and I think we're gonna. Okay, we probably technically have enough wool down there because we're gonna be picking up blocks to put down little houses and stuff like that. But
right.
I'm gonna go get some more because why not?
Sure.
Why is a chicken dying?
It's had enough of your crap.
Okay.
That's why.
I'm sure it has.
It's probably had enough of the no cow rule.
Oh, hello, zombie.
Maybe it wants cows. Maybe cows are its friend, and you're not allowing it.
Well, there will be cows. The cows are just inside cows.
Indoor cows.
Right. There are no outdoor cows.
Of course. Why would there be outdoor cows?
Exactly. See, you think like he does, which should scare you.
Yep.
Significant. You should head to the padded room and the lovely cushioned room for nap times.
So is the texture pack for the carpet the same exact texture pack as for like a wool block?
Yes, it is the same thing.
Okay, so we could just maybe place a couple of wool blocks somewhere and just make it look like it's raised ground.
Yeah, we can do that.
You know? Yeah,
No
so it's just so it's not all flat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's say that right. And okay, I'm off to get that clay.
Okay.
Not that way, because that way is now closed off.
Let's bust through walls, man. This is Minecraft.
I often do. You saw I was doing that earlier.
Yep.
This place does not have a lot of exits, so...
No, you don't want exits. You don't want... There's two things I don't want in life. Cows and exits.
Well, there's technically one emergency fire door at the top level, but, that doesn't really work very well.
Are there any emergency cows?
Well, to emergency put yourself out with milk?
Yeah. What if I have, like, a big craving for cookies?
Actually, the villagers trade really good for cookies I got.
There you go. You need milk to go with those cookies.
That's true. They don't trade for milk.
They should, though.
I kind of wish that they did the new beets that they added. I wish they traded for that. Because they grow so fast, and then you do absolutely nothing with them unless you want a really, really lot of red dye.
Right.
It's like they're just throwing things in the game.
Without thinking about it.
Right.
Who'da thunk it? Beets. Where do they even get that idea? Like, why beets?
I don't know.
Everything else available.
Right. I mean, if they had done something with it, yeah, but no, it did nothing with it. There is one thing that you can't see in the picture that I did want to get in there. I want to put a squid in the water.
It'll be like a kraken.
I was gonna name him something weird, but yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you put a Minecraft squid, when all the houses are like super,
right,
small,
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Big as a house.
The tentacles they're huge, so it's perfect.
Did you say there was? Oh, never mind. I found it.
Yeah, might not want to do it when you're here though, because if you freeze the water while a kraken is in there, he's not gonna be a kraken for very long. And so
I could for very long, and I could just take off my boots. So let's see. I guess I'll start working on areas for the houses. I'm not going to make this super straight either. We got to have some curved paths.
Yeah, that's fine. And I put some more oak leaves in there if you want to if you want to have another tree or two.
Oh, I will have more trees, my friend.
Now, do you have we still need a spot for the graveyard too?
Yeah, anywhere really. I mean,
right
maybe even right there. Yeah, there you go.
So I need some lime wool for that.
So anywhere the path ends, we'll just put it a house. How much do you need for the house? 2x2?
Yeah.
Okay. 2x2.
That one in the back is more of a 2x4, but yeah, 2x3.
I think I left enough room in the back. Let's put one here. We'll put one here. Oh, that's not gonna work.
No, I can't do that.
So how are you gonna? This is not gonna extend at all, right? This is just gonna be right here.
Correct.
Okay, so we'll put a little house maybe right in front of it.
That's fine.
No, it's gonna block it off because I'm not taking into account the roof and stuff. So let's just make one over here. Dang it! Every time I. There we go. Oh.
I have a feeling that I should have not made as much carpeting, kept a little bit more of this. All right, that's all right. Let me go. I'm visiting the sheep again.
Okay.
Can I get those? Are the shears in here? Okay.
Oh, did I take them with me? I may have taken them with me.
There's also in the chest. I have a second one.
I don't know what the shears look like. Oh, there we go. They're in the chest now.
Got it. The one that I have is almost dead, so I had 2 over there.
Birch. Jungle. I'm gonna use maybe some jungle wood for some of the houses.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is the...
Somebody's breaking out a door.
I see that.
You have visitors.
I must... Okay, that was a first. The front door open or something? No. Where did he come from?
Hey, maybe there's a dark spot.
Possible.
Oh, this is gonna be tricky here. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay.
Oh,
so
I know where he came in. Right.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, the hole that we have to get to the sheep.
Mystery solved.
I think that's where he came from.
All right, so here's my first house. This is kind of fun, like building these tiny houses. Yeah, I guess that's good, right? Like that, you just have like a little, like that for the door.
Yeah, we want to put some black wool underneath that to make it.
Oh yeah,
not pop as much.
Right.
Yeah, I got some black wool outside. Let me go grab that.
Yeah, okay. And then the roofs, you're doing the darker wood.
Right, and make sure you, if you can, you want to rotate around a little bit to give more of a curve.
Right, yeah. I say, in your picture, is one of them... Does one of them have a little flower pot as a...
Chimney.
Chimney, yeah.
Yep.
Looks good.
Okay, and here is some black wool for that.
I think... Okay.
Oh, you got... Yeah. There you go.
Got it.
I'll put the rest in here. My inventory is too full to keep carrying it, so I have to do that.
I'm gonna make some of them have different roofs than others because we like variety.
Yep, that's fine.
We get these out of... Well, I'm gonna need those.
And here's the brick that I got so far. Where are we gonna put the barn?
There's a lot of space right here. Look at this general area.
All right.
Or we can remove maybe this this hill and just make it over here. Make the hill somewhere else.
We can take the hill and move it just a little bit this way. Yeah. Well, I'll move the hill in a second.
Okay.
Good thoughts. Good plan. Here. Oh. And I put the shears away. I can't move the tree.
Classic Packrat.
Classic Packrat is me putting things away.
you just you packing things up.
Aha. Oh, the number of zombies that are trying so hard to get in here. Okay.
They just want to be part of this new community.
Yeah, that's it. Get some more redstone for that. Still gotta make the sun too.
Oh right, yeah.
It's also daytime. Man, so many things with this room. I want to get the squid. I want to build a sun. I want to move. I want to move the. I want to make a barn.
Yeah, my inventory is so packed with stuff.
To make so many things to make little things.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try putting a cobble roof on this one. See how that looks.
I was actually considering doing flat roofs. Couldn't think of a way of making it work right, though.
Flat roofs? No way, man. This looks so much better than flat roofs.
Well, it definitely does, because the flat roofs look horrible. Okay. Let's see. I got...
Another little tree right here. Look at that. This is looking gorgeous. So pretty.
So pretty.
This maybe I'll just do. I noticed in your little screenshot you have like different material for in front of the house, but I kind of like the way it looks just with the path running right up to the house.
Yeah, that was gravel to put it in front of it. It actually made a lot more sense in vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not in that anymore, so
right.
It doesn't work as good now.
All right, so let's have another little house right here.
I think I got the stuff to make the graveyard now.
There's a witch around here somewhere.
Yeah, oh, I'm well aware.
She wants to murder our face.
Did I? There's two of them.
Is there two?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a moment here. Hi, lady. There was two. Yeah, I gotta tell you, one of the hardest things about this, with the lighting, making it so that things don't blow up in front of your face.
Yeah.
It's both a challenge and like a major fear because of the fact that we're doing this on a server. I love it. Terrifies me.
Okay, let's put some more of these down. Oh my goodness, my inventory is jam-packed.
I would not understand that at all. I don't understand this pack-ratting way. What's wrong with you? You should know better. There we go.
With some spur. Let's do another cobble roof here. If I can find which one is the cobble. Oh my god, I have no idea. Maybe I didn't take enough cobble or something. That graveyard looks so cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that is so cool. The little graves or little headstones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me
that
put.
Came out really well.
I guess we'll put a roof on this thing, like this, and maybe we'll do a different kind here.
There is 2 flower pots. We could try the well. We don't have to do the well. We can try the well.
Let's try the well.
Just put a piece of cobble on the ground somewhere.
Oh,
and
that
half
adds
slab over the top of it.
That adds amazing depth. I love it.
Let's try right here.
Not that one.
And pot and slab over the top of it. That's the best that I could do with a well.
That's not bad. Let's see.
I tried putting like fences around it to make it look like it was holding it down, but it was bigger than the houses. That didn't make a lot of sense for a well.
Right, yeah. Yeah. You know, what I was thinking actually is using, instead of this, dig a hole down, put down a cauldron, fill that with water.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. We tried that too. It
just looked too big or something?
Yeah, it was too big.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, this is the proper size for a well. Yeah, I don't know. This thing on top, though, maybe if you just remove that, well, then it just looked like a little box.
Exactly. See, that's what it looks like without it.
Yeah.
It just now there's a planter in the middle of the world.
Yeah, I guess that's okay for a well. Do it.
It'll have to do.
Yeah, it'll have to do exactly.
You got any more of that?
Of what?
What you just used?
Dark oak?
Yeah, you can put that on the roof of this.
Sure. Hey, look, I gave this one a little window.
Nice.
You can't really do much though from a standpoint of like making the other side look dark, but at least it's like a little indentation.
I did the same thing a couple of times too, so it still works. Just toss the roof on top of that, and I'll see about getting me a little farm area.
Toss a roof. Okay, I see what you did here. I think maybe shouldn't it be one longer?
It should be, but then we won't have room for the farm.
Okay.
Standing from the doorway, it should be fine though. So.
Oh yeah, it looks good. Oh, this is adorable. This little place. I want to live here now.
It's probably rent controlled. Although I'm pretty sure it's accommodations are going to be a little bit difficult.
I'm going to play around with levers here. What do you think? Does that look like anything? Wonder what we can do with this. Probably nothing.
Not much that I can think of right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was picking up a lot of stuff and just putting it down to see what it looked like, and couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, there's not a lot of little things in this game, is there?
Not really. That's stuff that translates well now.
I have this. I don't know if this is going to be useful for anything, but it kind of looks like a barrier, like it's being held up.
Huh.
Not sure if we can use that for anything.
Well, if it was a snow-themed biome, you could say that it's like one of those things that stops the snow from coming out, but outside of that, I don't think it does a lot. Or if it was a war theme.
Right,
If it was a war theme, it would be perfect, because it even has the little
that's
arrows.
true.
Yeah, but we don't have that, so...
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work for the... You'll have to come up with a war theme for a miniature later on.
Yeah. It's looking good.
Let me just remove... Oh, don't tell me they got it... You know, I gotta tell you, this has not been a problem before at all. Suddenly, they care.
About what?
Coming into my place and breaking all the doors.
Oh, I don't hear anything. Are you hearing stuff?
Yeah, they just broke the door to get in.
Oh, nice.
I think they broke the door to get into the storage room, actually, now that I think about it. All right, let's see what it looks like.
Okay, where is the... from out here?
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. We gotta get this out of the way. Yeah. I like it. It's like a little peaceful little mountain town.
Yeah. That's had a lot of deaths.
Deaths.
With a graveyard.
Yeah. There's 9 deaths and there's only like 5 houses.
You know what?
Nice.
I think I am going to extend the size of the barn a little bit and just remove one of those plot lands.
Are you? Okay.
Well, you look at it from over here and
yeah. It looks a little bit short. Yeah, you don't need this many plot lands.
And that was that dark oak? I think there was dark oak on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it spruce? It's so hard to tell. Yeah, it's dark oak.
So, yeah, with the exception of that, and let me just fix this a little bit. There. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks a ton better.
Yeah, this is awesome.
That's beautiful.
It's really kind of adorable.
Yeah, it looks great. Thanks for the help with that, Beef. I'm glad I was able to get your help with that.
Glad I was able to help. Nice little project. A nice little distraction.
Yeah, it's different. And like I said, if you ever come up with an idea for some type of insanity project, feel
a crazy
free.
room.
Just as long as you don't change the outside walls, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, right now that's kind of in the way, so
that's
getting out is interesting.
Did you say you wanted to look at it from the outside, the mansion?
Yeah, I have a good spot to look at the mansion from a distance if you want to see that.
Sure.
There is a zombie in the chair here.
Oh, look at that.
And he's holding the door.
He's holding the door. He broke down to get in.
Yep, you go ahead and hang out there, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for holding that door. Oh, and we get to see it as the sun's going down. See that big pillar right there?
Yes.
We can go on top of that and look down on the mansion.
Okay.
I gotta admit, there are a lot of torches on the roof right now that is not permanent, but kind of necessary at the moment.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, so that's a thing. But outside of that, it's looking pretty good. I'm probably gonna. I've been trying to figure out how to put fake windows on the outside of it.
Fake windows on the outside of the mansion?
Yeah, because you've seen we can't really, like the room we just built, you can't have windows for that. Most of the rooms
true, yeah.
You can't really have windows, so I've been trying to figure that out.
It would negate the insanity.
Exactly. I actually had one room where it's going to have windows going all directions, but it looks so weird from the outside, I had to deny that one, unfortunately. So, yeah, right here's fine. This is actually a good height to look at it.
Okay.
And the sun's just going down. It's
perfect.
Perfect.
Nice roofing job.
And I actually have shaders to turn on, so I'm going to turn that on really quick.
Fancy.
Well, really quick by Minecraft terms.
By Minecraft standards.
Yeah.
What's that big gray box on the side?
Yeah, I've been working on... What am I going to do for that storage room? I need a storage room. I don't
Make
know
it underground.
I was thinking about it, but I was also thinking, wouldn't Ponder have like a dungeon for his servants or something like that? Because he's a jerk.
Oh my god!
Like have just like some circular tower going up in the middle of that spot or something. I don't know.
You might be overthinking things.
He does that though. He's insane.
He does that.
Yeah. Well, that should do it though. I think that's going to call it for now.
Awesome.
Glad to have you for this.
Thanks for having me. This was great. This was a lot of fun.
Good.
Are you going to build a shop in Chunk City?
I plan on it. I plan on building a mending shop.
Okay, that's cool.
I will be eventually. I actually have a whole design for it and everything. I was just waiting. I've been waiting to get this a little bit more done before I did that.
Yeah, well, now you got one less room to worry about.
Yeah, out of like 25 or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, or thanks for having me, and thank the people for watching.
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.